Welcome to the Malware Monthly for April 2020. This month's topics span from VPNs, phishing kits, and ransomware to COVID-19 and Wi-Fi stealing Trojans. So sit back, relax, here comes the facts. Online credit card skimming increases by 26% in March. An increase in users shopping online has brought with it a greater interest in cybercriminals stealing their financial data. A new Malware Labs blog written by Jerome Segura investigates a 26% increase in credit card skimming attacks from February to March of this year. Skimmers are a form of malicious code that runs in the background of a compromised web store, stealing the financial information the user enters, like credit card numbers. We actively track web skimmers so that we can protect our customers when they shop online. By analyzing the tracking data, we're able to see a slow increase in how often we block these attacks, which tells us that these attacks themselves are becoming more common. In fact, last month, Malware Labs spotted skimmer code embedded in the payment form for the Tupperware online store. This attack layers code from a criminal-controlled website onto the payment form page. So when the user enters their credit card number, instead of being delivered to Tupperware's payment processor, they hand it over to the bad guy. One strategy for evading this attack is limiting the number of times you manually enter your credit card data. Folks do this by utilizing platforms they can securely store your information like PayPal, Apple Pay, Amazon Pay, Samsung Pay, Google Pay, Venmo, Skrill, Stripe, Square. The point is, the less often you enter your credit card number, the less likely it'll be intercepted. There are people who don't trust these services either. And that's fine. Users may notice pages displaying improperly in the browser, and that's a possible indicator of compromise. They could also check the site for malicious activity using online tools before providing data to that store. Phishing kits, the new bestsellers on the underground market. Malicious emails have become more convincing with every passing year, especially the websites they lead victims to. This is made possible with the knowledge obtained by previous generations of phishers being passed on in the form of pre-made fake payment sites and fake login pages, packaged together in what is known as a phishing kit. Phishing kits are a set of scripts and files that allow for the easy deployment of a phishing website. Usually it's a copy of the login page or payment form for a popular website such as Google or Amazon. According to the cybersecurity solutions provider group IB, phishing kits available for purchase on the underground in 2019 have increased by over 120% year over year. In addition, the average price of these kits has increased by 149% to over $300 per kit. These kits make it easy for non-technical cybercriminals to create their own phishing campaigns that are far more convincing than anything the attacker could build on their own. Phishing is an old problem, and we have a lot of guidance on Malware Labs about how to identify and avoid phishing attacks. You should check those blogs out and share them if you can. Introducing Malware Privacy. Malware Privacy is one of our newest product offerings and our first time launching a VPN. In addition, check out a fascinating conversation with our own JP Taggart of Malware Labs concerning VPNs. You could hear it on the latest episode of Lock and Code, the Malware podcast.
Because sometimes we get a different payload depending on where we're coming out of. So VPNs are extremely useful in looking like we come out of the right place, because realistically, I can't get on a plane and fly to Europe just to blow up a sample of malware, see what happens.
Yeah. APTs and COVID-19, how advanced persistent threats use the coronavirus as a lure. Our latest Malware Labs white paper explores how state-sponsored actors have used COVID-19 themed email attacks to target their adversaries. The paper provides a breakdown of the technological attacks these actors tend to use, some of which are very similar to tactics used by commercially focused criminals. Familiarizing yourself with some of these techniques and the associated groups will add a valuable resource to your toolkit for when discussing state-sponsored threats. Trolldish ransomware shuts down and releases decryption keys. Trolldish, aka Shade, is an older ransomware family that was originally Russia-focused before shifting its sights to the West and Southeast Asia over the last couple of years. In late April, they decided to shut down and release 750,000 encryption keys. While this is a surprise, last year we also saw GandCrab, a popular ransomware family, claim they made enough money and close up shop in May. However, there are many who believe that the ransomware family Sodinokibi has resources associated with the group who used to run GandCrab. So while Trolldish, the ransomware, may be shut down, the group behind it might not yet be done. Cybercrime may be the world's third largest economy by 2021. The World Economic Forum's Global Risk Report 2020 states that cybercrime will be the second most concerning risk for global commerce over the next decade. This article gives a better idea of what kind of resources our adversaries are working with. The cybercrime marketplace is getting bigger every day as more developers create their offerings as a service, which make them more accessible to less sophisticated or less funded criminals. In turn, we see an increase in the use of more polished techniques from less polished bad guys. New Agent Tesla variant steals Wi-Fi credentials. For our main deep dive this month, we look at the new Wi-Fi profile stealing capabilities of the Agent Tesla Info Stealer. In a blog post on Malware Labs by recently joined senior threat intel analyst Hossein Jazi, we discuss how the information-stealing Trojan Agent Tesla is using new techniques to obtain credentials for Wi-Fi access points saved on the victim system. Agent Tesla has been around since 2014 and is written in the .NET programming language. Its primary goal is to steal data from different applications like FTP clients or file downloaders. However, the malware itself is modular, meaning that new functionality could easily be added to its capabilities. Recently, we've observed an increase in detections of this malware with a 37.2% growth between February and March. This increase is likely due to its association with numerous COVID-19 themed phishing campaigns. New versions of Agent Tesla have been found to use the NetSH administrative Windows tool to steal login data about wireless access points. Let's break this down. First, the malware is executed on the system and it installs itself. Next, Agent Tesla calls the application NetSH. And according to Microsoft, NetSH is a command line scripting utility that allows you to display or modify the network configuration of a computer that is currently running. Remote computers and the local computers can be configured by using NetSH commands. So the malware uses NetSH to reveal all wireless profiles saved on the infected system, then stores the profile names in memory. Agent Tesla then asks NetSH to give detailed information about each of the profiles, using the names obtained in the previous step. The malware stores this information, which includes login credentials, into a custom created list. Finally, once the list has enough entries on it, the malware emails the information back to the attacker. Since Agent Tesla added the Wi-Fi stealing feature, we believe the threat actors may be considering using Wi-Fi as a mechanism for spreading, like what we've seen from Umatet. Another possibility includes the attackers using the Wi-Fi profiles to set the stage for future attacks. Either way, Malwarebytes users are already protected from this new variant of Agent Tesla through our real-time protection technology. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.